The OWL, or Ugla as we call it in Icelandic, is the intranet for all the public universities in Iceland. They are the University of Iceland, University of Akureyri, Hólar University, and the Agricultural University of Iceland. Access to Ugla is controlled with a username and a password, so each user has access to their own Ugla. Ugla users are now over 30,000, so we could say that there are over 30,000 of those owls. To begin with, it is important for you to know where to switch between English and Icelandic. You do that by clicking here on the user icon in the top right corner and then on Set to English. At the same place are several other options. Here you can, for example, log out of Ugla. It is important that you remember to log out of Ugla when you're using computers that many have access to. Here you also find a link to your mailbox and About Me, which I will cover later in the video. The layout for Ugla is pretty traditional. At the top of the page are tabs for the main categories of Ugla. Under each tab is a menu containing links to sites and applications within Ugla. This menu is always located at the top left-hand corner of the page. Here at the top you might see message banners once in a while. Those messages are the very important ones, like when course registration is open, so take notice when they appear. Next to the user icon is the bookmark icon. Click on that to access your bookmarks. They are incredibly useful and save you a lot of time. It is very easy to add any page you want in Ugla to your bookmarks. You simply go to the page you want and click on Add to my bookmarks. You can also add any site you want outside Ugla. To do so, click here on Edit Bookmarks. Ugla is made up of many applications and pages that all serve their purpose. For example, lecturers can have a very different access to application and pages in Ugla compared to students and vice versa. Unfortunately, in this short presentation, I cannot show you all aspects of Ugla, so I'm just going to give some useful points to help you as a new user. When you log into Ugla, the first page you see is the title page, which is composed of many boxes. Each of them serves a purpose. You can open, close, and rearrange boxes to make your own layout according to your needs. You simply click on the user icon and select Change the title page. When you click on it, a list with available boxes will appear. You can check or uncheck the boxes you want visible or not visible on your title page. You can also rearrange them by clicking at the top of the box and drag it to a new location. Just remember to click Save Changes when you are satisfied with the layout. If you at some point think you have messed up the layout, you can always click here to Reset Interface, and then you will get the original layout. I will now very quickly tell you about some of the boxes available. We will start here with Calendar. Here you see important dates from the school relevant to you. You will also see courses from your timetable. The box Workspace displays the latest announcements, files, and assignments. Here you will find announcements from teachers or staff members. Often those messages only come in Icelandic, but let's hope the writer of the announcement will also write it in English. You can hide the announcements that do not interest you or you no longer need by clicking the icon Hide, and then again the same icon in front of each announcement. Under the tabs Files and Assignments, you will find a list of recent files and assignments from your courses. The News box shows you news intended for the university community. News can be access controlled so that students can see other news than, for example, teachers. You will also find boxes for discussions and classifieds, where users from each school can communicate with each other. The box Events shows you upcoming events and meetings that are available to you. You can add the events to your own personal calendar by using the iCal button. My Contacts is a simple address book you can create for your own contacts. There you can add contacts and information such as phone numbers and emails. Here you can add contacts within the university that you are in the most contact with, or even other people or companies outside the university. In the box Groups, you see the groups you belong to. These groups are not course related, they are personal as users can make their own and control access. This can be a study group or simply a dinner club with other users in the university. Here you can share files, start discussions and so on. Very useful tool for group projects. My RSS displays headlines from web pages that support RSS feeds like cnn.com or news.google.com. You can add any web page that provides RSS feeds. Click below on Change RSS feeds to add or change. Then there is a box Courses. In the box Courses, you will see the courses you are registered in or registered for. You can click on each course to access the teaching web for the course. You can also click here on My Courses, where you will see overview of the courses relevant to you, old and new. Here students can see what grade they get at the end of the course, view statistics and so on. When you click on a course, you enter the course's teaching web. Here teachers and students can share documents, participate in discussions, see groups, submit assignments, etc. To the left you will find a variety of operations and see who teaches the course. Lecturers have considerable more options here to choose from, for example insert grades, split students to groups, etc. Some lecturers choose to use Moodle instead of Ugla's teaching web. In that case, a link will be located here which will direct you to the courses site in Moodle. The Moodle link can also be found in the courses box on the title page next to the course's name. In Ugla is a personal storage space to save your files and folders. You can access all those files on any computer as long as you log into Ugla. By saving files in Ugla, you keep them safe. You can also map this folder in your computer for quicker and easier access to the files. Finally, I want to mention About Me, which you find by clicking on the user icon and selecting About Me. There you can insert a photo of you. It is important you use a good photo of yourself, since many users use this image to get to know their students and teachers. Here you can also add phone numbers, email addresses, etc. Just remember that you will need to check your university email address frequently or forward the post to another email address, since that is the email address the university staff uses to get in contact with you. Here in Settings you can also change your password for Ugla and at the same time Moodle and other systems. Click here Change Password and follow the rules for a new password. At the bottom of the title page menu you find the Ugla manual. We will continue to add and update instructions here for the basic elements in Ugla, and we encourage you to look at what we have already posted there. Those instructions include practical information for both new and frequent users. We urge you to take some time to surf around and get to know Ugla. It might seem complicated at first, but before you know it, Ugla will become your best friend. We welcome all of you to Ugla and hope it will be of good use in the future.